It's Geekasm time once again. Now, the uninitiated among you may not know what a Geekasm video is. A Geekasm video is where I go on about things from the past and present, and I give you my general geekiness all over the screen, hence Geekasm. But this one's going to entail going back to the 90s and talking about a few shows that I loved. Let's go back to, Are You Afraid of the Dark? I remember watching Are You Afraid of the Dark and being genuinely scared shitless. Some of the stories are just fucking weird, and some of them are, like, genuinely scary. And the competition for Are You Afraid of the Dark is Goosebumps. And Goosebumps were taken straight out of the Goosebumps books, written by R.L. Stine. Everybody has one of them in their darkest closet. I have one of them. I have the Calling All Creeps one. I read that shit. Fun book to read. And generally, R.L. Stine books are supposed to be a little bit scary, but sometimes humorous and all that shit. And those were the two competing story-driven shows that had no real story other than telling a story. Goosebumps had more of a horror kind of feel to it, I guess it would be. Having masks and special effects and stuff like that. But Are You Afraid of the Dark really had a more sort of, I guess a more mature feel to it, where it was teenagers telling really fucking weird stories around a campfire. Which I'm getting to watch them again. I've been watching sporadic episodes since you don't really need to watch them in order unless they're told to be watching the order. I've been jumping around. I'm probably gonna go from season 1 in a little while to the most recent season. And I'll probably go watch Goosebumps again. They have it on YouTube. And I really think that they should bring back Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because, I mean, a whole generation is growing up on shitty fucking television. Like the 90s television, like Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps and like Aw, Real Monsters and Angry Beavers. All of these shows were not fucking... They didn't fuck around. They didn't beat around the goddamn bush. They told you what the fuck they were going on about, and some of it was fucked up sometimes. But the kids nowadays don't have that kind of shit anymore. They don't have the kind of shows that we have. They have SpongeBob and fucking all kinds of abominations. Total Drama Island. Fucking just horrendous shows that don't have any of the good stories that the old shows had. Now granted, I may be looking through rose-colored glasses on this, but fuck, I looked at today's shows and I fucking am horrified. The only good one among them is Avatar, and that's only because it's ripping off anime. Which I love I love the story of Avatar, but fucking come on, that's only one good show in the entire plethora of shows that they could have. And there's no real good live-action shows really anymore on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. Come on, Clarissa Explains It All. Fucking all these other weird shit that I can't think of, and when I think of them, I'll put them up in annotations. That one weird show where that bitch is like a fucking slime, like a silvery slime kind of shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the name of it is. But that weird fucking show where she turns into a puddle of fucking, like, silver shit and just slides under stuff, and it's like Alex something. But I mean, Clarissa Explains It All that, Kenan and Kel, all those fucking shows were generally in the 90s, some in the early 2000s, but they don't have any balls anymore. None of these shows that are more recent have any balls. They don't. I mean, all of that was just it was SNL for the teenage audience. And it was on earlier, too, that's the thing. All that was for a younger fucking generation than SNL. SNL was for the adults, and it's on at, like, fucking midnight. All that was for fucking, like, teenagers, and it was on, like, at, like, 9, and then it was till 10. Where the fuck are these shows? There's no good live action shows. It's all commercials. Fucking. It's all cartoons. You don't have any good live action shows anymore. You don't have Double Dare 2000. You don't have fucking Wild and Crazy Kids. You don't have none of that shit anymore. You don't have any fucking variety shows, and you don't have any quiz shows. You don't have fucking all these shows that they are showing on like Boomerang. Not Boomerang, but like Nicktoon Network, and I mean Gas. The fuck? Guts? What happened to Gas? There's no Gas channel anymore. Games and Sports Network, they don't have that shit anymore. It's all because these kids are not, like, they're not getting active anymore. They're not going out running the fuck around. I mean, Wild and Crazy Kids was basically just kids going to fucking crazy on a fucking, and like Universal, just running the fuck around and being like crazy and shit. Hence, Wild and Crazy Kids. There's none of that shit anymore. There's none of that shit anymore in the TV anymore. Guts? Come on, fucking Guts was fucking awesome. Guts was crazy. Guts was a bunch of fucking teenagers getting wired up in fucking wire work and climbing the fuck around and jumping the fuck around and being barely supervised by adults on the show. Legend of the Hidden Temple. Come on, motherfuckers. Like, I want to see a new game show. I want to see a new fucking game show on, like, Nickelodeon. What the fuck? There's no new shows? Are you fucking kidding me? No new shows have come out on Nickelodeon since then. Okay. Fuck me. But there's no good cartoons, there's no good live action. That's the whole point of this Geekasm video, talking about how good things have gone fucking bad. Peace out.